A governor's appointment withdrawn, a confirmation vote canceled, and now questions about political speech. A longtime member of the Idaho Human Rights Commission says her service ended after social media posts on her personal account. Abby Wilt spoke to her, and while she didn't feel comfortable going on camera at this time, she says she's hurt by the governor.
I served on the Idaho Commission, on the Human Rights Commission, since the 90s.
Estella Zamora has served the state for 30 years.
I have had the opportunity to work with some amazing humans.
But February 2nd, she was removed from her position. She says because of social media posts advocating against anti-immigration views.
I was in no way representing the commission with any of those posts. It was on my own personal page.
Her posts say things like Trump move ICE out of Minnesota and shares Boise anti-ICE rallies. On January 28th, Zamora came before the State Senate Affairs Committee to state why she wanted to be reappointed to the commission.
I am passionate about everyone being treated respectfully, with dignity, and be given opportunity to work in the state, to live in the state.
Your background certainly lends itself to offering a unique perspective on this commission, so appreciate your willingness to serve. We will vote on your appointment on Friday.
But Zamora says that vote didn't happen.
I got the call from the director again saying that the governor had withdrawn my name and that the committee was not going to be allowed to vote. Wow. And he said, I got a letter, and did you get that letter? And I said, no, I haven't received anything. And so he said, I'll forward this to you. So that is how I got notified.
That letter was signed by the governor's chief of staff and says, quote, the purpose of this letter is to inform you that the governor has withdrawn his appointment of you to the Idaho Human Rights Commission. The withdrawal of your appointment concludes your service on the commission, effective immediately.
I am on the commission, and part of that role is to assist in protecting people's rights and their right to assemble, their right to speak, their right, all of their rights. So, unfortunately, it seems like mine was taken away in the process.
Right before Zamora's scheduled vote, Idaho Senator Kelly Anthon reshared a post criticizing Zamora, saying, quote, we cannot have an activist openly opposed to law and order serving on any taxpayer-funded commission in our state. Anthon retweeted that, saying, quote, not going to happen. This appointment will not move forward in the Idaho Senate. He has not answered my request for comment.
Human rights are my passion.
Zamora says she was hurt that she has never heard directly from the governor. After more than 3 decades of service, she says she just wanted to keep helping.
I believe in people, and I believe we have a lot of good people, but unfortunately there's some bad people out there that are hurting others, and that is what I can't accept.
And I've reached out to the governor's office 4 times in the past week to hear their side of this. I have not received an answer back. And Hunter, I do want to note that removal letter does not exactly state why she was fired. It doesn't mention her social media. So that's why we really need to hear from the governor to hear exactly why she was removed, something we'll continue to follow.
On that note, did she have anywhere in her contract that she could not post any political content, maybe even join rallies or anything along those lines when it comes to social media, in person?
Yeah, Hunter, I asked her about that. I was like, was there anything in writing that you signed that said, you know, I cannot post on my personal social media? She said no. She said she was not aware of any writing like that for the commission. So she said that that was something she wasn't aware of.
Okay, she's not aware of it. Governor could have that answer if we were to get a response.
Yes, exactly.
All right, Abby, thank you.